guys, it's your favorite auntie. Everything in this video is alleged, it is in my opinion, and it is for entertainment purposes only. So recently, Queen NAIJA and Clarence NYC celebrated 6 years together, and she posted a YouTube video where she had these beautiful flowers that he gave her, and they talked about they were going to take a trip, but it didn't work out because they were going to the Olympics. But really, the reason why headlines were made about the 6 year relationship is because her messy ex-husband decided to post a TikTok. And I'm gonna play the clip of what he had to say, what Chris Sales, her ex-husband, had to say, and then I'm gonna do some commentary about it because I need my ladies to pull up a seat. And this not only applies to Queen Naija and her relationship with Clarence, but just women in general. I need you guys to listen to your auntie and take notes on this video.
Look, ladies, hear me out before y'all leave. Before y'all skip this is for all my ladies. If you've been dating a man, right, for more than 3, 4, 5 years and he still haven't asked to marry you, either two things. He don't really want to be with you. He like to have fun on the side. He like to do his own thing too, or he just like the benefits that come with you. He don't want to be married. It's just like he in between. Like he just like the perks of being with you, like because he like the benefits. But then on top of that, it's just like he really just don't want to be with you. He's just not in love. Because me personally, I'm not about to be with no female for more than 5, 6 years and not marry her. That's just me personally. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna be real. I'm not about to spend my life 6 years with a soul and not marry her, unless I'm just really not in love with her. You feel me? Because I feel like if I forget with a female, I'm gonna think highly of her. I'm gonna think the world of her. I know. I'm just saying. You feel me? What y'all think the reason why a man would be with a female and not marry her? Just in general, like it's a global question. This can go for men, or men can answer this question, or females can answer this question. What's the reason a man will be with a female for more than 4 or 5 plus years and not marry her? Let me know.
Now, I know a lot of people were on TikTok and were on Instagram commenting under the post when it was made on the different blog, pages, and then on his TikTok page. And a lot of people was upset with him and was saying, you're the right message, wrong messenger. You married her, but look what you did to her. You're not the person that should be telling anybody what they should do. She would rather be with the guy she's with now than to marry someone like you who all you did was treat her bad and cheat on her. I get all that. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what he said. We're going to exclude the messenger, okay? We're not going to take into account the fact that he used to be married to her. Let's just look at what he said though. He said the first point that he made was there are two reasons why he felt that a man would not marry a woman, and it's you got to look at it from the male perspective. The first reason he said he don't want to be with you like that. He likes to have fun. So he's saying that a man doesn't want to be with you like that. Can that not be true? If a man were to date you 3, 4, 5 years, can that be true that he just doesn't want to be with you like that? He likes to have fun. That can absolutely be true. A man can be with a woman long term and know that she is not wifey material. It happens all the time. They will even have a child with you, have children with you, and know that they're not interested in marrying you. They're not looking for long term commitment with you. They just don't want to marry you. They enjoy the company that you have. They may enjoy, the family unit, but long term, they're like, ugh, this is not really the person that I want. So we may not like what he had to say, but what he said was true. That's very well a fact. The second point that he made, he said that the man likes the benefits of you, but maybe he's not in love with you. Can that be true? That can absolutely be true too. He can enjoy the fact that you are doing all of the wifely duties without him having to actually wife you. Why would he have to wife you up? You're doing everything already. So here's where I need my friend Queen Naija to um, come to my office and have a seat for a second. I don't believe that number one is true. I don't believe that Clarence doesn't want to be with Queen Naija. I don't believe that. But what I do believe is number two, that he likes the benefits of you without having to marry you. I absolutely believe that he is in love with her. But I think that where she made the mistake and where most women make a mistake in setting up that home, setting up that foundation, that appearance of, hey, this is what it looks like if you marry me, in order to get the man to marry you, instead of giving him that after he marries you. So when you have the child with the man, you buy the home with the man, you are doing all the things that a wife would normally do. There is no incentive for him to run out and get a ring to marry you, even though he sees that, oh, yeah, she's doing all the things that I would want my wife to do. Why do I need to go and get this ring? Because I'm already getting that. And so they'll come up with all the excuses in the world as to why they're not giving you a ring right now. Let me play the clip and let Queen Naija tell you the excuse that Clarence gave her.
It's not a rush for marriage, but it is like a little rush for like
The ring?
the ring. Because it's like, okay, at least if you propose, then we know where we headed. We've had conversations about it. Like,
Right.
I know that he's going to, but it's like, okay,
6 years?
yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes men, they want to get certain things out the way. Like, he wants to put out his clothing line. And
So why would he need to put out a clothing line after marriage? Why can't you put out a clothing line while you're married? People do business adventures. I said adventures. People do business ventures all the time married. Beyonce and Jay-Z have done many business ventures together, apart, while being married. It can absolutely be done. I'm sorry, Queen. It's an excuse that he's given. And I don't know what his reason is. I don't know if he's scared of marriage, because I think, if I remember correctly, he didn't grow up in a two-parent household. So he didn't see what it was like for a man and woman to live in one house and raise their children together. Maybe all he saw was the Huxtables on TV, and maybe it was a fantasy to him. So maybe he doesn't feel like he knows what the responsibility really entails, or scared of that kind of responsibility. I don't know, because you're playing house as it is. So what's the difference? It's not going to be perfect. You can't expect for the relationship to be perfect prior into going into the marriage. You work and evolve through the marriage. And the excuse that he's given her is, it's red flags. I would be concerned if I were her in what he told her, because it's just a delay tactic. It's the, I'm going to definitely marry you. This is going to be my wife. I'm going to marry her. You don't have to worry about it. That's my wife. Yet it's 6 years. 6 years. You're helping to raise her oldest son. You guys have a child together, and yet you still have not married her. And then what I noticed that it seems that he does, and this is just in my opinion, is that I believe that he overcompensates for not marrying her by buying her all these lavish gifts. Oh, I'm going to buy you a G-Wagon. Oh, for Christmas, he gets her 25 gifts, and they're all just high-end, expensive gifts. 6-year anniversary, he lavished her with all of these flowers. But that's not what she wants. Look at her face. She doesn't want that.
God, like, plans to come get me because I'm about to go get my next car that I'm gonna show you guys. And he brought me all these roses that I so appreciate. I love roses. I got a lot of flowers now. I gotta find a vase, but it's our 6-year anniversary. We've been together for 6 years, you guys. So there's that. I don't know if y'all remember, but July 29, 2018, we posted a video and he basically said that I was his girlfriend on that video. So that's when we made it official, even though we were probably doing things before that video. But yeah, just wanted to throw that little nugget in there. Thank you.
6 years.
Thank you for the roses, sweetheart.
No problem. There's more too.
There's more what?
I'm not married. That's just me.
Now we know her ex-husband Chris is just being messy when he mentions not wanting to spend his life 6 years with someone and not marry them unless he's just really not in love with her. He made that comment in his video. He used the exact word 6 years because he knows that Queen and Clarence just made 6 years. So definitely being messy with that part. But what he said was just on point, that unfortunately, 6 years is a long time for someone to not marry you that has the financial means to marry you. There are some people who are in situations where they may not get married because of financial reasons. Like, they're still struggling to get on their feet. They don't feel some man might feel like he can't provide for his wife, so he's not ready to be a husband because he knows that being a husband means that you're supposed to be a provider. But here is the thing that I want everyone to take away from this is if your expectation is that you want to get married and you want to have that family, don't settle for the arrangement prior to getting what you want, because if you settle for it prior to the wedding, then there is no reason why they would want to do it faster. And I don't believe you have to like coerce anybody to marry you. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is if you know that this is your person and you feel like this person is telling you you're my person too, don't run out and have a child with them. Say that, hey, the requirements for me is that I have a child with my spouse. Now, that doesn't guarantee you that you're going to have this long term marriage, but we're just talking about getting what you want. And if you set the standard, then they have to meet the standard or they got to move on. So now Queen is in a situation where she's like, okay, well, I don't have to have the wedding or the marriage, but at least give me the ring. No, stand on what you want. I want to be married. Say that. I want a ring and I want to be married. And then if it looks like he's not heading towards those goals for you, you got to make a move. You got to make a move, sis. The longer you sit there and just hope that it happens, it's going to be reasons why he's not going to do it. And the reason going to be, oh, well, my clothing line business is not doing well. Or, and even if it starts doing well, oh, well, I want to expand my business first. It's going to always be something. And you have to let him know, no, either we're going to do it or we're not. And if we're not, I'm going to go ahead and start making steps towards moving away from you. And as scary as that might be, sometimes that's how you get the results that you want to get. And some people may say, oh, well, you don't want to make him marry you out of necessity because you're going to leave him. Yeah, you do. Why not? If that's your standard and you're saying that no, you love me and yeah, you want to be with me, then this is what it takes. So either you're going to live up to it or you're not. It's the same thing with employment. If you're working for a company and they tell you, hey, these are the goals that you have to meet, and either you meet these goals or we're going to terminate you. And if you start meeting those goals, it's because why? You want to stay employed. Same thing. So that's my opinion. You guys let me know your opinion down in the comments. And that's all I have for this one. If you are not a subscriber to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Please share the video. Please like the video. Talk to you guys on the next one.